Alright, hey, it's GS18 Gaming here, and this is my first video talking about recent gaming news on this channel. So if I screw up some crap, then just let it slide, please, because this is my first time doing a video like this, so go easy on me. But yeah, so this happened, I think, like last week, that EA bought Respawn only a few weeks after they shut down Visceral Games. So they're really crapping up their image like pretty much every week. I'm not joking. They've been doing it every single week ever since everybody started going crazy about Star Wars Battlefront 2's microtransactions. Ever since that started happening, they've been coming out with some crap news lately. And this stuff is really heartbreaking, even for EA, which had a bad reputation before 2017, way before 2017, to be exact. They like to keep a lot of big licenses from the market. So first it was ESPN. Then it was the NFL. Then it was NHL. And now it's Star Wars. I think the only difference when EA got the video game rights to Star Wars, I think is because like Disney came to EA. And I think for the other licenses, EA came to the companies they were trying to get the license from. So yeah, but anyway, back on track. So EA bought Respawn, which, if you don't know, is the company that made the Titanfall series, Titanfall 1 and 2, which these games had pretty disappointing sales. People are slowly forgetting about the Titanfall series, and I can kind of see why they wanted to sign on with EA. I kind of see it because EA has a lot of money. They have a lot of licenses on their belt, whether you like it or not. They got a lot of licenses on their belt. So you know, I think that was the reason why they went to them, because of all the money they got. You know, but after what's been happening recently, I just don't understand why they did that. Maybe they've been in talks about this for longer than we know. Maybe this has been going on for the last 2 years, but still, yes, they should have still had. They probably should have still had enough time to cancel the deal. So, if they lose more money, if Respawn loses more money, it's on them. It's on them. They should have paid more attention to the news. So, if Titanfall 3 is a bigger flop than the first two games, we all know who to blame. We all know who to blame. I mean, Titanfall 1 and 2 were already big flops as they are. But then you got EA's new microtransactions, loot boxes, and always online strategies. You know, like, it's been ruining a lot of their series. It's not just Star Wars Battlefront. They ruined Need for Speed too. Need for Speed Payback has been getting negative reviews ever since it came out back on November 10th. It's been getting a lot of bad reviews. And that uses always online strategy and microtransactions, just like Star Wars Battlefront 2. Except it's like with Payback, it's not as bad as Battlefront 2, which is probably why it's not getting as much buzz. But you know. Anyway, yeah, it's pretty sad to see this happen, you know. I think maybe Respawn could have went to CD Projekt Red, the people behind Witcher 3. It's a single player experience. There's no online and there's no microtransactions. Now, this would have worked too, even though I don't think they would have done it. They went to Nintendo, like Splatoon 2. Splatoon 2, it doesn't have it doesn't have microtransactions or anything. You can get new weapons through free updates, I believe. But anyway, yeah, they could have did that, but honestly, I don't think they would have done that. To be honest, like not a lot of companies do really run to Nintendo be a second party company ever since Rare. So yeah, I don't really know. I don't really know. I'm just kind of sad because I don't know what this means for the gaming industry. Like, what's gonna happen? So if Titanfall 3 falls flat on its face, even flatter than the first two games, then EA is just gonna shut down Respawn, just like they did with Visceral, and they're probably gonna shut down DICE at some point. I'm sure they might even shut down DICE before we even get a Battlefront 3. They probably are. They probably are, but like I haven't seen the sales numbers yet, but I'm probably gonna look at them after this video, after I record the audio for this video. But yeah, I don't really know what's gonna happen, man. I really don't. Respawn, that was really stupid. I mean, it might not even be EA that shut them down. Respawn might just shut themselves down. It's probably what's gonna happen. It might go the Disney Infinity route, and where Disney Interactive, they shut down, and now all they do is license games. So for example, like they don't make their own games anymore. They just license games like Kingdom Hearts, which use Disney licenses for multiple characters from different Disney IPs. But, yeah, I think something similar to that is probably going to happen with Respawn. And if stuff like this keeps going on for a long time, if we keep getting news like this from EA, I don't know what this means for the gaming industry. I really don't. Are Flash games going to start having microtransactions? Because that's probably the only spot of the gaming industry that doesn't have microtransactions. The only way Flash games make money is through monetization with ads. And I think I'd watch an ad any day over paying for a loot box in Star Wars Battlefront 2. Or having to grind 6 months to get one character that probably doesn't even have close enough value to Darth Vader. Like in Star Wars Battlefront 2, you're paying for the game. Darth Vader is probably the most well-known and important character in the Star Wars series. Like, he's probably the second, well, not the second, no, the first most important character in the series. I put him over Luke. I put him over Luke. But, yeah, so you should be able to, like, if you do have to grind to get Darth Vader, it should only take about a few hours. Maybe even shorter. Maybe a little bit shorter. It shouldn't take 200 hours to get one character. I mean, he's the most important character. So they should let you play with him from the get-go, I mean, come on. It's not big math here. It really isn't. It really isn't. It really isn't. I can see if you have to grind for one of the new characters like Finn, but Darth Vader? Really? Really? You shouldn't have to grind that hard for no Darth Vader. Come on. But yeah, anyway, drop a comment, like, and sub, And my next video is probably going to be a review of Superfall Brawl, the first Flash game that I ever played. Well, it's probably not the first Flash game, because I don't remember everything I did from my early childhood, so I might be wrong, but it is but what I do know for a fact is that it is one of the games that spawned my love for Flash games, and has motivated me to create my own. So yeah, I'm gonna be talking about that in my next video. Not sure when it's gonna get uploaded though, because you know, Thanksgiving is tomorrow. So anyway, just thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you next time. Peace. Alright, hey, it's GS18 Gaming here, and this is my first video talking about recent gaming news on this channel.